Hey guys, so today I want to do a video about how to handle intrusive thoughts. So intrusive thoughts have really been on the rise lately, especially with so many people awakening and discovering their true innate power and stepping into a true space of empowerment. This is very, very scary for the darker forces on Earth because they're losing control of a lot of the souls in this realm. So one of the ways that I try to regain control is through the use of negative thought forms or intrusive thoughts. So I'll just give you a brief rundown of what an intrusive thought is. It's usually a thought that's random and it randomly pops up in your head. It's very negative, often violent, very dark, and it just doesn't seem like it's coming from you. And that's usually because it isn't coming from you. It's literally coming from another entity or being that has come into your energetic field and sent these thought forms into your awareness. So the first defense against intrusive thoughts is simply realizing that these thoughts are not from you, and it makes it much easier to detach from them. The second way that I found helps with intrusive thoughts is remembering the principle that whatever you pay attention to, you give life to. Okay, so it's not about you resisting the intrusive thought or kind of like being scared of it because you're still giving it your attention. It's more about just allowing it to arise in your mind, being aware, being like, oh, that's an intrusive thought. That's not from me. That's not who I am. Seeing it, remember, we're in a realm of light and dark, no matter what. So you being able to face dark, see it for what it is, and choose not to engage with it. Okay, I love this perspective. I learned it from Bashar. He said, darkness is simply a choice. You can choose to engage with the dark. You can choose to embody the dark, but that does not make you dark. It's just a choice. So you can see it in your reality and say, I see you, I know what you are, but I'm not choosing you. And I find that when you approach intrusive thoughts from that state of mind, you're not in a state of resistance, so it can't grow stronger, but you're not feeding it your attention. So it actually becomes weaker and starts to dissipate. So the intrusive thoughts might continue, like there might be a barrage of them throughout the day, but continue to have that state of mind of detachment and of saying, I'm not choosing you. I'm not choosing to pay attention to you. And I also found that distraction helps. Especially if you're having a really rough day, do something that really distracts you, okay? So for me, it's reading books. I'll read like romance novels, you know, and no, they're not really that beneficial, but that's what I like to do to kind of veg out, and they distract me and they put me on a different thought train. And then when I'm done sort of vegging out, I'm more like, I can more refocus, and then I find that the intrusive thoughts are gone at that point because whatever being it is realizes that you're not going to play their game. And they also realize that you know what the game is. That's super powerful, that awareness. And then the second part is bringing yourself back into a high frequency, because if you're in a high enough frequency, intrusive thoughts can't come into your energetic field anymore. It's just law, they just can't. So when you focus on your dreams, on your future, on feeling gratitude, on anything that puts you in a high frequency, you're not going to have intrusive thoughts in your reality anymore. They're not going to be there. So it might take a little bit of time to work on your energies, work on your frequencies. It's an ongoing process, obviously. I'm sure you know that. But it's kind of like a balance between the detachment, the seeing the intrusive thought for what it is, the not paying attention to it, and then simultaneously trying to put yourself in a high frequency, trying to put yourself in your highest timeline and embody the highest version of yourself. So I hope that helps. Know that everybody experiences intrusive thoughts. They're normal. It's just a matter of learning how to work with the energies, ground yourself, and not allow them to affect your perceptions of who you are, your behaviors, and your frequencies. And it is a work in progress, so be patient with yourself, love yourself. Don't get mad at yourself if the intrusive thoughts get to you. They get to everyone once in a while. Just keep trying, and eventually you'll be a master at deflecting them. Okay guys, I hope this helps, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!